Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Building a Nation with Polonia Warszawa. Before we get into anything else, you might notice, I'm sure you would have done, that the audio on the last couple of videos was a little bit strange. I just wanted to quickly explain. I'm sure I put a comment to try and explain, but those of you that might not have seen that, essentially what happened was the audio level for my mic got reset in the Windows settings, because normally I have it set to like 18 to 25. Normally it's that, but it got reset to 100%, which means that the mic was on full volume and gain. So I had to turn the sound down, but that's why, because if I'd left it normal, it would have been horrible, and it's still pretty bad, but there's nothing I could do about it. I couldn't use the camera mic because that was even worse. So apologies for that. Try to stop that from happening in the future, hopefully. But it should be back to normal for today's video. Might need a couple more tweaks, as I can still see that it's maybe a little tiny bit too loud, but it should be a lot better than it was. So apologies for that. Hopefully it won't happen again. Now, we're on the page of Julian Schwarzer. Wait, is this the guy that I was told about? I don't know. Someone mentioned that I should look up a guy called Julian Schwarzer. This is the guy that came up for that. He used to play for Fulham, in fact. Came through at Fulham. And now he's playing in the German lower leagues with Ekstraklasa. So there you go. He's a goalkeeper. He's Australian, I believe. No caps for Australia. Not even any youth caps there. 28 years old now. He's not played a lot of times. Only 27 times in his entire career. So there's that. Now, today, it's Arsenal. There should hopefully be a youth intake in today's episode too, and I'm proper excited about that. But for the Arsenal game, we're just going to go hell for leather and see what we can come up with against them, because you never know what we're capable of. I feel like, you know, the laws of physics were broken, Zwigawa was broken, everything was broken in the last episode, and it kind of just mucked us up. But hey, one day we will break our duck and get through to the quarterfinal. One day. But I really do think it's going to take us winning our group. But just slowly but surely getting stronger with the players we've got, I think is definitely going to make us a powerhouse at some point. The fact that all the big clubs are after our players, virtually every player now, is good. And the fact that we're able to hold on to them at the moment anyway, for the most part, is pretty it's encouraging as well. And bringing through players like Lisek and Zwigawa is definitely helping on that side of things too. I think it's only a matter of time before we have that breakthrough and get ourselves, like, through around and really start making some progress. And hopefully the other Polish sides can follow suit, but we'll see. Thought we'd just have a quick gander at the finances. At the moment, 14 million in the bank. It's not too bad. We do have a huge transfer budget, and the transfer window's just shut, and I've not really spent anything because there haven't really been any players that I could see that would strengthen us immediately. And I'd rather take my time, because right now, the only game that's important is the Arsenal game. I don't think they would have made a difference by then, because it's done. And we're going to win the league for the rest of the season anyway, so I want to take my time over transfers and try to find some that we can really use. And I don't want to just put the club into an unnecessarily bad financial situation either. It's always good to try and keep decent money, because it mucked up our scouts' wages. The board were let me offer like $2,500 a week to scouts, which was great. But then, because we dipped below the red during the summer before we got the big Champions League money, they took the scouts' wages down to £850, which means I literally cannot seem to get any scouts to sign us for us at the moment, even bad ones, because they all want more money. It's really quite frustrating. So hopefully the board will let us sort that out in the summer. But first up off camera was a 5-1 thrashing of Swansk. Really good performance. 2 more goals for Ernesto Peralta. We got a hat-trick in the last game, grabbed 2 more today, 1 for Zviggy, and 2 more for Godosito. But I have to show you a couple of these goals. I really do. So eventually, Zwigawa picks it up in his own half, and he just starts driving towards them, goes past one player, goes past another in the snow, and then just comes out with this absolute rocket of a finish to make it, I think it was 2-0 or 3 in this one. It was one hell of a finish from Zviggy, and that's why I really do think this is the year that he gets to 20 goals. But nothing can quite compare to this. Watch what the goalkeeper does. You know what I'm going to have to do in a minute? Kicked it straight at Peralta. That was in the 91st minute. That feels like match fixing to me, lads. Peralta grabs another goal there, but the keeper just kicked it straight at him. Run the segment. What the f*** was that? And then in our next match, we were away at Arca. 3-0 win, mostly first half stuff in this time. Orozco grabbed an early goal, lovely little bending finish, then a Campagnaro free kick, followed up with a Blazer Lisek finish. He did get an assist on the night too, I believe. Oh no, wait, that was in the previous game. He's done all right. He's definitely sticking in there. I feel like there's a bright future for the lad, but he does just need to get more and more game time. I feel like maybe next year he could, if he progresses right for the end of the season, he could be our starting left-sided player next year ahead of Victor Hugo, who I might try to move on for big money, because he might just be at the point where he's not going to get any better, and we could probably get about 10 million for him if we really put the feelers out there. So it's an idea is all. League-wise, we're 7 points clear again. Lech did lose a game. They're still 14 points above Legia, and we're 21 points clear of Legia Warszawa now. Zviggy still top scorer in the league with 15. Kande up there with the average rating, but Zviggy and Freitas in there too. Kande with 6 assists. It's tied with Zviggy. Franceschi Unfortunately, only 11 clean sheets because he missed that period of the matches, which is a shame. But we are just dominating the league this year, more so than ever before. But it's actually interesting just to see how good Lech Poznan have actually been. And if they can start to get a bit of a run going and start to become a genuine contender, that would be absolutely perfect. I would love for them to start getting some big money, because if we just had 2 teams in Poland that were really competing on a European stage, that'd be awesome. GKS are starting to finally find themselves some ground. I think they might actually get into the championship group this year and might even have a chance at European football. Finally, they're going to start to come true, because they're bankrolled by big money, and I want them to be in Europe. That way they can actually start using some of it, because having a tycoon-backed club that isn't you is going to be so important for us if they could just sort their shit out. There's no two ways about it. Albarracin is suspended. Zvigawa is suspended. Yamrog is out. And, oh, Jesus. Lervik can't play either, because he's from Arsenal. Well, I mean, yeah, I'd say we're probably done already, based on that. Let's see. Yeah, it is that bad. Literally. Albarracin, suspended. Lervik, ineligible. Nikolic, out on loan. Valery, out on loan. Yamrog, injured. It's going to have to be David Molski. So that's probably going to be the lineup. Victor Hugo, Godosito, Kevin, because of course knows Vigawa, Peralta, Garcia, Silva, Kande, Hughes, Freitas, Molski, and Franceschi. It's not looking good, is it? Honestly, let's just see what can come up with. You never know. So, it's a 4-4-2, which means we're going to go straight over to this. We're not going to be expressive, but we are going to open up the passing a little bit, do a bit of that. We're going to engage a bit higher, get stuck in, really just press the crap out of them, basically. I'm not confident, but there is always a miracle. And the thing is, we've had some pretty random games lately in Europe often. Oh, go on. Gorosito! What a chance that was. That literally should have been 1-0 inside the opening minute. Imagine if we'd scored there. What a chance that would have been just to start the process. The possession is just so low for us. Molski's throw. Headed away. Kevin brings it down. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. The space out wide. It's just going to be an onslaught. We're not even going to catch him. Hazel's going to go through and score himself, I expect. Or he's just going to pull it back for someone. And what a save from Franceschi. Keeps us in the game at 0-0. We're at least pushing up a little bit further. Silva, he's been caught out and now we're in trouble. They're running at us. There's men left and right. Ganduzi. And it's over the crossbar. We've got away with it again. Arsenal just... It's a matter of time. Half time and somehow we're not behind. Going to pass into space. We're going to turn off work into the box. And we're going to go very attacking. We have no choice. Headed down to Victor Hugo. Got a touch. Got a Cito. Go on, look out for the other. Kevin's in! Great save from Leno. Oh, God, we've actually created a couple of chances that should... Like, Gorosito should have scored there. Kevin probably should have scored there as well. Gorosito takes it short. Like, we've had chances to score the goals that we've needed so far today. Freitas. This is just going to be a frantic second half. Arsenal don't need to do much themselves. They just need to not concede. Molski down to the line. Can he find the cross? Goes back for Gorosito. It's not a bad play from him. Garcia. Goes for Kevin again! Over the crossbar. Kevin's getting into some good spots. Oh, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, my lord. What is it with this tie? Like, why does he run in front of him when he could just stand there? Oh, Jesus, Freitas has been dreadful against Arsenal. And also... Oh, my giddy aunt. So, I'll tell you what, some of the goals we've conceded against Arsenal in this tie have been crazy. Just going to freshen things up, give some players some Champions League experience, if nothing else. And, oh! And it's saved on the line. And it's a free kick to Arsenal. Oh, okay, someone's offside. I think there was a chance in there, though. Nelson's ball. Cleared away. Ganduzi. Hazel. Ganduzi. Oh, God. Oh, wow. What a finish from Bayern. It's 2-0 to Arsenal. We've actually created chances in this game. That's what's frustrating about it. Like, on another day, we actually put a couple of these away. Oh, that's the thing. We have... Gorosito's had chances. Kevin's had chances. This is just something else. Lovely little ball into the channel here, but I thought the danger had been cleared. Comes to Bayern at the far post. First time strike. It's 5-0 on aggregate. Nah. And now Arsenal have brought on Poirot. So, I mean, I don't know what more we need to go wrong here. I'm just running down the final couple of seconds here until we are exit from the Champions League. And there it is, 5-0 on aggregate. It's frustrating because we actually played okay in places on the night. There were chances there. We could have been 2-0 up. But, hey, you don't take your chances. And, a weird tie. Some of the goals were very strange, but we definitely didn't play well enough to go through. But we certainly did all right in this second leg. Show that we can at least mix it with these guys. Just, yeah, oh well, whatever. It's going to have to do. Right, we're back. It's time for the game against Wisła Płock. Disappointing, but we'll put that behind us and go out here and hopefully batter someone. GKS, they just seem determined to not progress as a club, and it's frustrating me to no end. Lech also lost again, so the gap is starting to increase at the top, and Legia are starting to pull them in, but I don't think they'll get anywhere near second place. Lech are going to be in the Champions League next year, no doubt. Going to change things around a tiny bit, bring Lisek in. Zvigawa can come back in too. That'll probably do for now. So on the bench, Victor Hugo, Albarracin, Orozco, Kevin Pandurovic, Campagnara, and Victor Luis. Okay, they play Christmas Tree of Doom. No surprises there. We're either good or terrible against these teams, usually. Hopefully today we'll be on the good side of things. So, let's give this a crack. 8:30 kickoff is very late. So we want to be spreading the play a little bit and distributing out wide, really. Other than that, though, I'm pretty content to go for sensible stuff. Might go to attacking, but I feel like we just want to go out there, use the catharsis that we've got, and slam someone in the league for a little bit. We've just got to go ham on this league for the rest of the season. I want to see some players fill in their boots with goals just to try and help them develop, you know? Although Soslo will end up doing the opposite of that and going and losing at home. Peralta does brilliantly again. He's in great form lately. Zvigawa. Can he use that dribbling ability? Oh, what a ball for Lisek. Can he finish it? Oh, he should have done better. Would have been a wonderful assist for Zvigawa, and it should have been a goal for Lisek. It's been an okay start, but the early goal is... We just need to get a goal to settle our nerves a little bit here. Oh, Hughes. Oh, my God. What is with this lot tonight? Jesus Christ. Jake Hughes. Unacceptable. We've dominated the first 25 minutes, and then just an aimless ball lumped over the top. And then... What was that? Oh, my God. Like, what are you supposed to do when that keeps happening? Like, he's... 1-0 to Wisła. Jesus Christ. Right, you better make up for that now, lads. Want to see some goals. Peralta, can he dig one out for Lisek? He does! There we go. Lovely work from Ernesto Peralta. Whips it across. There is Blaise Lisek. Another assist for Ernesto Peralta. He needs to get a few more of those. That's one area he has struggled in, but he's been great for the goals. This is wonderful from him, though. Just getting the ball and actually driving at them a little bit. Like, he doesn't hit the early cross. He really pushes to the byline, gets a wonderful ball in, and there's Lisek at the far post. Lovely finish from him. 5th goal of the season. You know, he's not played super loads, but he is getting goals when he's in the team. Kande. With the long-ish throw. Hughes knocks it down for Lisek. Oh! Wow, nearly deflected in. Pretty uneventful half on the whole. We need to come up with a win, though. Going to push that line up a little bit. When the teams play the Christmas Tree of Doom, they often play the ball around their back four quite a lot. So hopefully we can kind of counteract that in the second half. Go grab a couple of goals. See them off. They don't deserve to be on the same pitch as us at the moment. Zvigawa. Then again, we don't deserve much. Frankly, ball in. Lisek again. Heads it wide. He's getting in there, though. He's putting his body about. Making those back post runs. That's where a lot of his goals are going to come from in this team if he's to continue to be successful here. I do want to see him hit double figures by the end of it, but I'm going to give him a lot of game time now. Now that we're back into the league, I want to make sure that he plays predominantly for as our starter for the rest of the season, I think, because we do want to make sure that he develops, and getting as much game time as possible at an early age is definitely important to that. Gorosito. Nobody in there. Peralta's in there, though, and he can't finish it. Somehow, Lisek! Oh, okay, that should have been better from him then. Try again. Silva delivers one. Freitas is the man I think it's aimed for. Peralta! Oh my God, he's hit the post. How are we not winning this game? Lisek, ooh, interesting ball, and Freitas is offside probably there, I'm guessing. Lisek tries something a little bit different, and it's very, very close, but he is offside. Oh, backward header and all. Come on. Win this one at the death. Pull one out like champions do. We've deserved the win. We just haven't got it. We need Lisek to make a run, really. Here he comes. There he goes. It's too late at the back post, and it's too far out. Lisek again. Have a little run at them. There we go. He's broken through. He's lost the ball, but Lervik's come in to back him up. Kevin. Out wide for Kande. Everybody get in there. Why are those highlights? Kande's ball. Lisek flicks it away. Orozco to pick it up. 2 minutes to get the winner, guys. Come on. Zvigawa's free kick. Blocked. Kevin. Oh, finds Zvigawa out wide. Oh, nice little link up there between Zvigawa and Freitas, of all people. Kande. Go on, find someone. Cleared away. Lervik. Peralta's header, and it's saved. Lervik, 20 seconds to go. Can we find the winner? I'll be very annoyed if we don't. Lisek dispossessed. Kevin's won it back. No, he hasn't. Lisek, go on. One last chance. No, that's going to be it. I cannot believe we've not won that match. To be fair, we did only hit the target 16 times. And, yeah, there was a couple of long shots in there, but that is absurd. The goalkeeper only got a 7.2 despite making 15 saves. GG. Ridiculous. Okay. We should have done better, frankly. Still created the chances, should have scored the goals. I cannot believe we've had that many chances and shots in a game and only drawn 1-1. And it's because that sodding... Ah, my God. When it messes with you, it messes with you. Anyway, moving along. I have to hope that at some point this pendulum of nonsense is going to swing back in our favour at some point. Yeah, it happened in the Swans game, I suppose. But right when you don't need it. Okay, well, there we are. We're top of the league still by 8 points at the moment. It's frustrating when you have results like that, but that's just how things are going. We need to just get our head down now and focus on the league and just go and smash somebody. And that's what we're going to be doing. Next episode, it's going to be a double live comp. It's obviously going to be a nice chunk of games off camera, then Legia and then Sanditsa. A nice derby. Hopefully we can get ourselves back to winning ways with that. We've been great in the league lately, but I think the confidence has just been knocked by some of the results against Arsenal. Jake Hughes' whatever that was in that game that cost us the win. We should have won anyway, but still, it's like with the loss to Gunn, with the free kick goal. It's just stuff happens. We need to concentrate on getting the wins and finishing off this league in style. Smashing some people, getting Zviggy to 20 league goals. That's the plan. I think he's capable of doing that in what we have left. Probably a few more, maybe. And maybe get Lisik into double figures too. So, if you've enjoyed this episode, in spite of what has gone wrong, which is, let's face it, a lot, then drop a like on the video. That would be fantastic. Not for my ego, it just helps boost the channel up. And I'll join you guys in the next episode for a, double live comp of Legia and Sanditsa. Will Katowice get into the championship group? That is my question. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.